Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next Fanstoys review. And I know it's been a while. I do apologize about that. I'm trying so hard to get caught up on all of these videos that I have planned and been working on. Have a lot going on with work and family, so it's been difficult. But here we are with the next one. Fanstoys FT-23 Dracula, aka Masterpiece Mindwipe, or I think he was known in Headmasters in Japan as Wipe. That was just his name, was Wipe. And here we'll take a look at the box. And big box. But there we can see Dracula on the top. Wonderful artwork of him in robot mode. Just love the wings. So cool. This is one of my favorite Headmaster characters. Like, I just love his design. I'm also a fan of vampires and bats and stuff like that. So, a whole nother reason why it's one of my favorites. But on the bottom, we got great artwork of bat mode. FT-23 on the top. It's the same thing. Flip it around. On the side, Dracula. On this side, whoop, flip it around, Dracula. And on the back, we have, let me see if I can get it all in frame here, but we have our little bio for him. I kind of love the way they went with this. Is like, you got Helsing, you got Dracula, and yes, if you haven't known or haven't figured it out, but if you look, it's my name backwards, or my name backwards from Dracula is Alucard. That's what I got it from, as well as one of my favorite animes. So again, very cool. So there's that section of it. Here's this section of it. You can see the start of the product shot. Still looking very cool. Yeah, and this is the end of it. So if you want to pause to read it, go ahead. And here is the bottom, which we've got a barcode. We've got product shot of our animal mode. So again, very cool. Here we got everything here, and yeah, very cool. Absolutely love it. And there we have Dracula, aka Mindwipe, or Wipe, in his alternate mode, and he looks good. Now, what else he comes with? Oh, and you can also see how I did the Decepticon symbols for this mode. It's essentially how it is in the Headmasters cartoon, because they were on the wings, kind of like that. And then what's cool with that is when I transform him, or you transform him, they fold away, so then they're hidden. So then the one you have for robot mode is not being, you're not seeing these ones. So again, very cool. But other things he comes with is a collector's card. Again, great image there. And on the back, our product shots with that same bio, just smaller. So if you want to pause it again to read it, there is all of that. It's very cool. And he also comes with a flight stand. And this is the exact same one that came with their edition of Swoop, I believe, but it still works. Yeah, it's got the big old, like, kind of wing W type of thing here. It does separate. Yeah, you just plug it in like this. There you go. And we can plug him in, and I think it's right down here. You can see there's a post hole and then a slot kind of right there for these up here, and they just kind of go on like that. And there we have Wipe. Flying. And that looks cool. I like it. Looks great. If you can kind of get him sort of in a way that, like, you can even want to be careful with it, but kind of get him angled like that. So again, very cool. Just pull that back out. Straighten all that out. And set that off to the side. So I think we can use it in robot mode as well. But yeah. So very cool. Now for Mindwipe, you can see what I did here is he gets very back heavy because there's a lot of die cast in his legs, and when it's the backpack here for his bat mode, it's gonna want to tilt back. So there is slots on the inside of the legs for the gun to plug in, and what I do with that then is that helps stabilize him, and it kind of leans him forward a little bit, which I think helps out. And you know, when you're looking at it from the front, it looks good, like you barely see it. So very cool, absolutely love that. But let's take a closer look at his bat head. See, very nice. Got some red eyes, some shiny red eyes. Teeth are picked out in silver. Nice red bat head. You can rotate this way and up and down. And the mouth opens and closes. The wings, can move them up and down. Can flap them in here. So there is that. Again, very cool. And these little fingers are all separate, so you can get them in some unique poses as well if you want. So there is that. So again, very cool. Definitely like that. And then his teeny little feet are on a ball joint at the top and at the bottom, so you can get quite a bit of movement out of them. And then you can move the feet however you want, and the rear toe as well. And then his little tail does move. So again, very cool on that. It is pretty posable in this mode for what you need it for. Definitely very cool. This also is not the reissue that was sold, I think, earlier in the year or the end of last year. I can't remember. It was around the time Chomp came out. I think that was earlier in the year, which I do have Chomp. I got mine through a second... another collector who was getting rid of his. So when I took a chance, went in on it. Could not resist. The only problem I'm having here is, like, yeah, some of these, that was not from the toy, I promise you. But yeah, very cool. You can see his little speakers there, so when he uses his powers of persuasion, I guess you could call it. his Mindwipe powers. His, as Emgo put it in his skit for him, it's like, oh, who looked them in their eyes and wiped their mind, like so. So yeah, again, very cool. Absolutely love this. And again, yeah, I got this through another collector. Very happy with it. Actually got him and Lupus. It was. I recommend checking it out if you're on Facebook. Look up Transformers Game Group. There are people on there that you buy spots in a game that's going on for the figures that they have up, and if you win, you can get a $200-$300 figure for $50 or less. Sometimes you only put like $5-10 on a game and you could win. It doesn't happen all the time, I can attest to that, but you can get some really, like, it's how I got Lupus, and it's how I got Dracula, and along with some other figures as well. And I recommend that group to anybody that is a huge Transformers fan. And if anybody from the group is watching this, hi guys. So yeah, look for Transformers Game Group on Facebook. Check it out before you decide to jump in on a game. Said some awesome games with some great figures, rare figures that are just so hard to find nowadays, and you could have a chance of getting it. So enough of that. Back to Dracula, aka Mindwipe. Oh, paint. Again, very cool. Black plastic all through this great red paint. It's almost like a blood red. For the wings, just looks amazing. Same coloration for the head. We've got this purple. Got translucent red here, which when I open it, there is the little guy. I can't remember the name of the character for the US animation, but I know in the Japanese animation, Headmasters, this is Mindwipe or Wipe. And then this is his Transtector, the giant machine that he operated and became the head of in robot mode. And then in alternate mode, they operate it with controls. So again, very cool. But a lot of black, this like dark purple, a little bit of kind of a silverish color in here, and then chromed out silver surrounding the speakers. So very cool on that. On the back, our backpack, which it's going to happen with Mindwipe. His legs tend to become his backpack. I do like the fact that they do this so you can keep him in decent standing position. Very clever. Very clever. So yeah, so that is alternate mode. So let us get down to... Oh wait, nope, before we transform him, let us actually bring out the little guy, our Headmaster, and we'll take a look at him. So we'll close that back up. Oh, and here you can see the details inside, and the little steering wheel, and then controls there. So very cool on that. But let's set him off to the side so we can take a look at our Headmaster. Here we have the Headmaster Mindwipe, and it's just how I'm going to do it. I don't remember the US name for the Headmaster. I just remember the way. I prefer the way that Japan did it. I think it's better. It's just a tiny robot becoming the head of and controlling a giant robot called the Transtector. I think that's much better than what the US tried to do, because honestly, the way they transform, you imagine the damage that would have on a humanoid body. Like, ouch. But nice chromed out kind of shiny red for the visor or the eyes. This red again, this red plastic for the arms and the legs. Then all the rest is black, and there you can see the head upside down. Would have been cool if they could have done something that covered up the head, but hey, it works. I'm happy with it. Whoops. Articulation, the head does not move. Arm is on a ball joint, comes out that far, can rotate up, only goes so far. Oh, sorry about that. Because the head backpack gets in the way. No waist, legs, kick forward that far, kick back only about that far. Knee, less than 90. Can also break his knee and go that way, but that's for transformation. And the foot, we got that much ankle pivot, and then you can move it back and forth a little bit. So, not much. Now, we'll start with transformation of this guy. So, there are little slots in the arms and tabs right here. So we want to start off with tabbing that in with both of them, just like that. Then we want to tab the legs together, fold everything up, and just like that, we have our head. And here is the head. Again, very cool. Looks really good. No alternate head for him. Not that I have. Not that I can see. If it did have one, I didn't get one. But that's alright. This is the head I would want anyways, because it is the show accurate head for Japanese headmasters, and that's what I like. So again, very cool. Looks great. Love that black helmet design, the silver face, that shiny sort of chromed out style red for the visor. Again, very cool. Alright, now we'll bring in the transdector, and we shall transform him. Now, first thing we want to do here is going to kind of separate these legs. Oh, no, we want to separate them from here first, and then we can separate the legs. And here you can see these little slots for the gun to attach to, and we'll look at the gun a little later. Now, with that done, I'm going to bring this all down. Kind of like only about this far. So bring it down about that far for now. Fold these up just like that. Let me raise you up a little bit so you can see more of what I'm doing. Now we want to untab the arms, or unpeg the arms from there. Want to bring them forward, and there's a tab here that slides over and tabs in right there. So should have done the arms first, but bring it up just like this. Now we can bring the legs down. With these, we want to actually fold the toes up for the feet, because these are going to be the back part of the leg. Bring this all down. Fold all this up. Now, want to rotate. Well, actually, we want to untab these, rotate them here, tab them back in. Then we want to rotate this part right here. So same thing on this side. Where's my tab at? There we go. Untab these on the side of the legs. So we can rotate the leg here. Then we tab them back in. Then we rotate this part of the leg. Now, what we do here is we want to open this up, bring it out, and then we can bring out the foot. And then we want to close these up and rotate this in like this. And then we're going to rotate. I think I missed something. Come on. There we go. There we go. Just like that. And then we can bring out the heel. So same thing on this side. Bring it all forward. Kind of push from underneath here to to get the foot out. Rotate that in. Rotate these around. Bring them down. They sort of soft tab in, but there's that. And then the heel. And there's that. And with this is gonna wanna fold all of this up. So this is gonna go fold up like this, and then it's all gonna fold up like that. All right, so now, well, it already kind of did it, but I'll open this up, and these are gonna, they sit in these little slots right here in this mode, but what we're gonna do is bring them down. Bring them down. We can bring that back up, and we're going to untab these pieces right here on these sides. And we're gonna rotate like that, and we can tab them back like that, and then we will rotate at the waist to bring that around where we need it. And these can just kind of sit back like this for now, because what we want to do, want to open up here, rotate the head down, and then with this, I'm going to fold it. So this is going to be like this. We want to fold it in, bring it up. It's, oh wait, no, bring it up like this, and then fold it in. You want to get past that tab. So like this, and like whoops, I missed something. How did I miss that? Okay. So, oh no, these, so these where the arms tabbed in, they just slide down. So I messed up. So, okay, rotate that all back down again. Bring this up, bring it in, push it in, push it in. And now these are gonna come up, and we're gonna slide them in right there. Same thing on this side. Come on, get in there. Ugh. Sometimes you got to be in the right spot. I apparently am not. There we go. Now we bring this up, tab that in, and you can kind of move these however you want. Then almost done here. So now the last bit is we're going to open up here, pull out. All right, I had this. I know I had this. There we go. Get a hold of the hand. We can close this up, and that's going to plug in right there. You can see, you can hear them nice ratchets. Nice ratchets. So same thing over here. Open this up. Kind of get in there to get the hand out. Close that up. There is all of that. And the final bit, I think. Make sure that everything's the way it should be. Yeah, that's just loose. That's the problem with mine. And the only thing he's missing is a head. So we'll bring in our head, plug it in, and there we go. And there we have Fanstoys Dracula, aka Masterpiece Mindwipe, in his robot mode. And he looks really good. I like him. Like, nice and tall, just very cool. Absolutely love it. You can see I got the Decepticon symbol on his chest, just like it was in the show when he was in this mode. Again, very cool. And like I said, the ones on the wings hide out. You know, they hide out very nicely in this mode. And you can... Well, actually, one thing I forgot that I like to do is like these little fingers. I like to fold them down like that. See, they're not really... He doesn't need them out in any other mode, but yeah. Then you can... You know, however you wish for these. Again, I kind of do it like that because I think that looks a little more like it did in the animation. I could be wrong, but, you know, however you want to do it, completely up to you. I do like the way it looks like this, too. And you can actually bring this like this. And there's that. And that sort of folds them in even more. So again, however you wish to do it, completely up to you. Which I think I might go like that, because I think that looks a little bit closer, honestly. I think that works. But let's take a look at his head, which we just looked at, but now you can see it. Now on this, there's really no back. There is a little bit forward. It's this thing. It stops right there, but you can push forward a little bit. So there's that. You can rotate it. So we get a little bit rotation. It's a bit tight. Do have the tech specs. They're painted in, but yeah, there's how they look. Nice purple and silver along with the black. Just looks really good. Just really pops. I like it. Yeah, one problem I have with mine is like this bit is really loose on this one. Like right here. I think I need to get something and tighten that up. So probably do that at some point. Again, all that purple. Other articulation, the arms can come out that far. Can rotate all the way. This backpack does get in the way. We have bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbow. Again, very nice. Looks really good. Works very well. And we got wrist rotation, but it's limited because of this. Hands, so each digit is on a separate joint, and then we've got a knuckle on each one. And same thing with the thumb. There's only one knuckle that works right there, so there is that. You can kind of get it into a nice little position here to look like he's getting ready to strangle somebody. We do have a waist. Legs kick forward that far. Want to get these out of the way as much as you can. They only kick back that far. Not quite the full Van Damme. We have thigh rotation. We have around 90 for the knee. Feet are on a ball joint, so we get movement here and here. You can move back and forth. So pretty good. It works. I like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely one of my favorite characters. Now, why is he looking like he's standing at a weird angle? Might be with the foot, honestly. Try and get him in a better standing position here. see, that keeps annoying me because that's just way too loose. Way too loose. Alright, there we go. There we go. And he can hold his gun. And we just open up the hand. Tab it in. We kind of want to close the fingers around it a little bit before we tab it in, so we want it kind of like that. We tab it in, and close the hands around it, and there he has his gun. And I didn't even show you the gun. Oh my gosh. Very nice gun, very G1 animation style weapon. Looks really good. Like, definitely works. Sorry, getting him. Sometimes it's difficult getting him into the right positions that you want. Like, I love Fanstoys stuff. Love the diecast. But sometimes, very seldom, it can be a pain to get it in the right position. But yeah, very cool. And again, all the details that we hadn't seen, the silver is now visible, and then you can see where it was prior to that. But yeah, very cool. Absolutely dig it. One of my favorites, as I've said. Alright. So yeah. So there is Fanstoys Dracula, aka Masterpiece Mindwipe. Oh, I forgot. The stand. So we can still plug him in, and it's the same thing, except now kind of backwards. Once I can find, there it is. And there's such an unfortunate position. And there's Mindwipe on the stand in robot mode. So yeah, there's that. I didn't want to leave without showing that off. Again, very cool. Absolutely love this figure. Was one that, like, it was the first one that I got of the Fanstoys Headmasters. I was hoping that I was going to get him first, and was happy when I did. So, absolutely love it. Think it is a great figure. Great addition to your Masterpiece collection, especially for doing Season 4 and beyond. Think it is worth it to find it. Try not to spend, ungodly amounts of money on it. Like Lupus was going for $700-800 before the reissue. Definitely don't go for that. Don't need to do that. But it is a figure worth having in your Masterpiece collection, in my opinion. He is a great, near perfect representation of Mindwipe in Masterpiece. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for me. I hope you got some good information out of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.